welcome back to my channel, Read Angie Read, and today, this is Monday, February 27th. The month of February is almost complete, and so I thought I would share with you my to-be-reads for March. And I have to start with Stalking Jack the Ripper, which was in my February's to-be-read, and I'm on page 108. So far, it's okay. It's about a young girl who's interested in anatomy, and, Jack the Ripper is terrorizing London, and so she wants to solve who Jack the Ripper is. So, hopefully I'll be finished by the end of this week. I don't know whether this will be my favorite book, but I do like a good Jack the Ripper story. So that's my first book in March. Then I was at Target and I bought Frederick Bachman. My grandmother asked me to tell you she's sorry. And I actually went to the little Starbucks kiosk, read the first chapter, and there's a little girl and her grandmother. Her grandmother seems to be quite a character, and I think the little girl's name is Elsa. I can't remember, but I like the writing, the actual writing of the words that float on the page, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So that's the second book I want to read in March. I did buy this series. This is Cinder. Now, I have no idea what this is about, but I'm assuming because there's ruby red slippers. I don't know if it's like The Wizard of Oz. I don't know if it's about Cinderella. I did read the first chapter in this when I was at the bookstore. And I mean, it caught me really on the first line about when her sisters were given beautiful dresses and fine slippers, Cinderella had only a filthy smock and wooden shoes. But I think what engaged me was tossing the screwdriver onto the table. Cinder gripped her heel and yanked the foot from its socket. A spark singed her fingertips, and she jerked away, leaving the foot to dangle from a tangle of red and yellow wires. So, I bought this book, and because there's right now, how many is in the series? 2, 4, 6 in the series. I had to buy, I think I bought a box set of 5. I don't think the 6th book. Anyway, I can't wait to start this because I think this will read fast and it's something that I'm going to love. And today at the library, I found Hideaway by Iris Johansen. And it says it's an Eve Duncan novel. Now, I have never read anything from regarding Eve Duncan, so I don't know if this is like a series of books. But it says it's an emotionally intense story of greed and power, of mothers and daughters, and the bonds of blood and of honor that tie them together and keep them apart. Hideaway is a high-octane thrill ride for fans old and new. So it looks like it starts out in California, then they go to the Scottish Highlands. Come on, who wouldn't want to be in the Scottish Highlands? So that's the next book. And the book that I had on my Kindle wish list, but then I was like, do I really want to buy it because I may not like it or may be too depressing, is Here I Am by Jonathan Safran Foer, maybe? I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. But this is, I don't know, it's about 4 days in present-day Washington, D.C. There's a catastrophic earthquake, escalating conflict in the Middle East. At stake is the meaning of home and the fundamental questions of how much of liveness can one bear. So, I've never read anything by this author. It is a pretty big read. Let me see how many pages. That's why I really like reading my books from my Kindle, because it's like, oh, you're at 4%. 571 pages. The font looks kind of small. So I've got 5 books on my to-be-read. I did buy a couple of little easy breezy books. So anyway, that's my list. So let me know what you're going to read. And I also will be posting my February wrap up and also the giveaway for the Alice in Zombieland and Through the Zombie Glass. And I will say, I'm not going to read any more in that series. It wasn't really what I thought it was going to be. But anyway, thanks for stopping. Please subscribe down below. Leave me a comment and talk to you later. Bye-bye.